Alright, well guys, welcome to the Hookup Journal. We're on our way to catch some Mondo bass. Yeah! I'd like to introduce you to my rig, my big rig. Olivia. Meet Olivia, the love of my life. I don't have a girlfriend, this is my substitute. She's a 1999 Toyota Tacoma with 346,175 miles on it. So, she's old, but she's still young because she can go pretty fast. I got her almost, 2 years ago. So I've had time to learn how she rides, learn how she drives, all that kind of stuff. I've had mechanical issues with her, all that stuff, but she just doesn't quit. That's what I love about her the most. I got Olivia about 2 years ago from a guy down close to Austin. He's had it since college, and there's actually a really, really big dent in the front from where he rammed it into the telephone pole while in college. I don't know what he was doing. He didn't tell us the full backstory, but yeah. So there's a big dent from him in the front. It was his childhood car or truck, and he really, really loved it. He was really sad to see it go, and I've tried to do everything I can to take care of it mechanically because I've already screwed it up cosmetically. But yeah, after driving it for a few months after getting it, I understood why he loved it so much. She's just so perfect in every way. There's really nothing you can't love about an old truck that just won't stop going. Okay, so this truck is the perfect fishing rig. One, because it has four-wheel drive. Can't go wrong with four-wheel drive. You can always get to those backwater spots that no one else can. To catch the fish that no one else can. Space-wise, lots of space in the back. You can put everything you need: tackle, food, water, I don't know what else, extra stuff, line, doesn't matter. You can put anything and everything in the back. In the bed, we have two kayaks in there right now. They fit perfectly. You do have to tie them down, obviously, so they don't fall out. But yeah, there's a lot of storage space. If you're going solo, there's the space in the front. You can put all your rods in there, and they won't touch the top really and bend at a really good angle where they might break. If you're going with your friend, there's space in the passenger seat, obviously, for them to sit. And then you can put the rods in the truck bed with the kayaks, and they fit wonderfully. And because Toyota is so well known for their reliability, if you do get into some trouble, you'll be able to limp home just fine. Like, I had spark plug issues, and I was able to drive around just fine with them. And then I changed the spark plugs and everything was fine. So, yeah. Alright, so mechanical issues. We're going to start off pretty simple. Spark plugs. In the first month of me having it, one of the spark plugs was misfiring. So I had to change that. Next mechanical issue. One that I haven't actually fully addressed. Whenever I step on the brakes, the whole truck gets really shuddery. So yeah, that's one. Let's see. I've had some electrical issues that I fixed. Most recently, I've had battery issues, and that was just because I got a new battery and I just didn't tighten down the little connector thing all the way, and it just wasn't turning on. And then the big mechanical issue was I was driving, I barely turned left, and my left wheel turned at a 90-degree angle, broke the CV axle joint, and I was stranded there until my dad came and picked me up. And we fixed that the next day in about 3 hours. So it's not that big of a deal. That's why we're driving her right now. She's a hardy girl, just won't quit, like I said. So that's the mechanical issues. I'm sure there's more that I'm not mentioning, but that's all I can remember off the top of my head. Alright, so rust. Another thing about old trucks is that they rust. This truck has been in Texas for all of its life, so it hasn't seen the correct climate for it to extremely rust. But I did chip the paint, and it is rusting in the exposed metal, but it's not that much. Up north, though, in colder areas where it might snow, or where it's just really cold, where it freezes a lot, this truck probably would have a lot of issues with rust, but it doesn't, because it's down here where it's always hot, no matter what time of the year it is. So that's that. No rust. Alright, so I got patches. I got a collection. So right up above me, I'm Catholic, so when I got converted, my patron saint was St. Michael. So I got his patch to put over my head to protect me when I'm driving. And then I got a pin up right here of a lady in tactical gear, because that's this patch from Tacoma Visa says it's all about the taco, because Tacoma owners call their Tacomas tacos. So yeah, and this one is a patch that says don't run, you only die tired. I really like that one. And then this one's a Texas patch with the Punisher, and then that one is my favorite. It's a Toyota patch, but it has a Baby Yoda on it. I think that one's just clever and cute, because I also like Star Wars, so it was best of both worlds. So up here I have Guggenbait. So I have the clutch, I have the Mondo worm, and then these are not Guggenbaits. I just put them up there just for fun. Use this one. It's just cool. It's just decorative. No one else has this, so it's kind of unique. And two, it's kind of like a bug out thing. So if I'm ever in a sticky situation where I don't have any lures and I really, really need some, I can just come over here. Well, I can't, but take off that clutch, use it, grab a fish. Take off this Mondo worm, grab a fish. One thing I have noticed, and this has happened to me, I was off-roading and I hit a really big rock and my hand went off the wheel and got stuck on one of the crankbait's hooks, and that was a pain in the butt to get undone. So yeah, that's that. Alright, so she turns heads. I don't know what else to say. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's perfect. Everyone's jealous of her. And I don't blame them. One time though, this guy, my brother was outside raking leaves and I was inside doing homework. And this guy pulls up to outside of our house, asks my brother who owns my truck, and he comes and gets me. I go outside, the guy's like, hey, I'll take it off your hands for $3,000. And I was really tempted to actually go through with it, but I remembered all the good times I had and all the good times I wouldn't have if I gave her away. So I said, no sir, not today. Don't take her away from me. I shook his hand and he left, and that was that. But that was the story of how I almost sold her for $3,000. But she's worth more than that in my heart. So she's old, but she won't die. That's the key. She won't die. I've had many mechanical issues, but she won't die.